Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So in today's video I'm doing another spring nail design. So right now I'm finding my sizes. I am using my full covered square nails medium length from Amazon. So I'm just finding my sizes. These nail tips are pre-etched, so you don't need to etch the inside of the nail tips. And I did already prep my nails and applied my peel off base coat, and I'm going to be applying these nail tips using the Gel X method. So someone in one of my other videos asked me why I do not use nail glue, and honestly before she even asked that, I was wondering the same thing a few days before that, because I do have nail glue. Why don't I use nail glue? And I think the reason why I don't use it is because the peel base that I use is gel peel base, so applying glue to that would be a tad bit difficult. I don't think that the nail tips would adhere properly, but I'm also not 100% sure of that. I just automatically went to applying the Gel X method when applying these nails. So I would be doing a little bit of experimenting soon, hopefully. So I would apply the nail tips using glue, and I might also change the way I apply my peel base. I might do another type of peel base instead of this DIY peel base I have here. So I might be experimenting a little bit so that I don't use so many gel products that you cure in a lamp, especially when doing dip powder nails. I want to try to stick to just using dip powder stuff, no gel at all. Only gel I might use or I would use is at the end. I need my top coat to be a gel top coat that you cure in a UV lamp, because it's a lot more shinier than dip powder top coat. So that's the only thing I might keep. And also if I have to do nail art with gel products, but everything else I want to try to make it be more of dip powders and glues and stuff like that without using so many gel products if I don't have to, to get other alternatives so that people would have different ways of doing things, because not everyone has a lamp or not everyone wants to use the Gel X method. So I'm going to try. I don't know how successful I'm going to be with that. So I did talk a lot there, but I didn't say what I was doing. So before, I think y'all saw me applying my gel base coat to all of the nails, and I cured that for 30 seconds, and then I am using my 4-in-1 gel base coat to adhere all of my nail tips. I'm also using my Melody Susie UV LED nail lamp. So I just placed a small bead of the 4-in-1 gel base coat inside of the nail tip, then I applied it to my nail and cured in my Melody Susie UV LED nail lamp for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then when I'm finished with all of the nails, I would cure in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. So this is how the nails are looking. Now I'm going to be using my cuticle bit to go around the cuticle area just to remove any of the gel base coat that may have seeped out and cured around the cuticle area. So I'm using this cuticle bit right here to go around that area, and this does not hurt at all. I really like to go around my cuticle area with this bit. I don't know why, I just like it. Then I'm going in with my hand file to file the free edge and the sides of the nails just to get that crisp shape that I like. Now I'm going to be starting with this Carnation Pink dip powder from ProDip. This is a nude dip powder, but it's called Carnation Pink. And I'm also going to be using my Model 1's dip powder base. So on the middle nail, I'm just applying a thin layer of the dip powder base to the whole nail. And then I dip my finger into the nude dip powder. Then I tapped off the excess and then brushed off the excess. So I am going to be doing about 2 to 3 layers of this nude dip powder on the middle nail, and I'm using the pointy area of my cuticle pusher just to go around the cuticle area to remove any of the dip powder that may have gotten on my cuticles. So I'm going in with my second layer. And in order to not flood the cuticles, I like to start from the middle of the nail with the powder base, as you all just saw there. I don't know if you all saw it, but I started to use the powder base at the middle of the nail first and then go down the nail, so there is less dip powder base on the base brush when I do it like that. So the chances of flooding the cuticle is very low when you do it like that. That's one trick I have came across while doing my nails. That's an easy way of not flooding your cuticles. So after applying the dip powder base to the whole nail, I dipped my finger into the dip powder, tapped off the excess, and then brushed off the excess. And now I'm going in with another layer of the dip powder base. So I'm just gonna let this part play out and I'll be back when I have something to say.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else can do like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
So in total, I did 4 layers of the nude dip powder on my middle nail, and the nail doesn't look thick at all. So now I'm going to be using my Model 1's activator on the whole nail. I'm going to be applying a generous amount of this activator on the middle nail, and then I wait for the nail to harden. Now I'm going to be using Blue Baby Shower. This is a dip powder from Double Dip. So I'm going to be applying that to the thumbnail. So I placed a layer of my dip powder base on the whole thumbnail. And then I'm going to pour the dip powder on the nail. I did about 4 layers of this dip powder on the nail, and while doing this nail I thought I should have applied clear dip powder to encapsulate this blue dip powder, and I kind of forgot to do that, but there wasn't any issues when I was filing. There were no marbling or anything, and I did not encapsulate this blue dip powder with any clear dip powder, and it filed perfectly. I didn't have no issues. So I guess it's certain dip powders you have to encapsulate, certain colored dip powders you have to encapsulate, and some of them you don't have to encapsulate, and you could file on the nail really well and the nail comes out nicely. So I guess you just have to know your dip powders. And this blue dip powder is really pretty. I really love this blue dip powder. It was finely milled and I have no issues with double dip. It's only their liquids I have an issue with, but their dip powders are really good and I did not have a problem with this dip powder right here. Now I'm going to be applying the activator to my thumbnail and waiting for it to harden. Now moving on, I'm going to be using Frozen Flakes, which is this blue glitter dip powder, also from Double Dip. I'm going to be using that on my pinky nail. So I just poured some of the dip powder into my dip tray, and now I'm going to be using my dip powder base. So I applied a thin layer of the dip powder base on my pinky nail, and then I would lay my finger into the glitter dip powder. One layer was really good. It was very opaque on this one layer, but I wanted it to be a lot more opaque, so I will be going in with a second layer. Now I'm going to be encapsulating the pinky nail and I'm using my Macart clear dip powder. So I apply a layer of my dip powder base again to the pinky nail, and then I would pour the clear dip powder on the pinky nail. I did 2 or 3 layers on the pinky nail. And then I'm going to be applying my activator to harden the nail. Now I'm going to be doing some French nails right now. So I am using my French nail cutter and just trying to figure out which number I'm going to be using. So the larger the number is, the wider I think the French nail. And I don't know if you all remember when I did the glitter French nail, I didn't like how the nail bed was very short. So I think I redeemed myself this time around. The first time I did it, I used the number 5 French nail cutter, but I think I am using the number 3 French nail cutter here. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be doing a longer nail bed, and I think this French nail was really good. So I'm just applying a layer of my dip powder base to mainly the middle of the nail to where I want my French nail to be kind of, and then I go on the sides as well. And then I poured the nude dip powder, tapped off the excess, and then I brushed off the excess. And now I'm using the French nail cutter to form the smile line. And as you can see, I am using number 3. The last time I did this, I used number 5. So that was where I went wrong, and also by applying the nude dip powder to only the nail bed, I needed to go a little longer. So, go closer to the tip of the nail, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm doing my second layer right now. So I apply a layer of my dip powder base, and I applied it to areas that I missed as well when I did the first layer. And now I am pouring the nude dip powder, then I tapped off and brushed off the excess, and then I formed it with the French smile line cutter. So I'm going to be doing 4 layers of this in total, because I like to do 4 layers of the nail bed area. It makes it a lot easier to file around the smile line, and it is not thick at all to me. So yeah, I like to do 4 layers. And most of this video so far has been in real time. I'm really proud of that. I know some of y'all were asking about that, so I decided to do it, most of the video in real time. And also someone was asking me about why I don't show myself filing. 2 reasons why. One, it's because it's very uncomfortable, because I would have to have the dust collector in the clip as well when I'm doing my nails. So it's a bit difficult to file with the dust collector in the same clip, because I am on a desk and then I have the dust collector. So my hand is kind of raised in order to be in the camera while filing. So it's a bit uncomfortable. That's one reason. Then number 2, the video would be so long. The video is already 35 minutes, so if I show myself filing, and I would speed up the video because I don't want to show myself filing in real time, only if you all want that. So let me know as well, if you all reach this far in the video. Let me know in the comments if you all would want me to show my filing, and if you all want me to show it in real time, and if you all would want the video to be, if it's 35 minutes now, then if I show like 10 minutes of myself filing, that would be 45 whole minutes. Do you guys know how long 45 minutes is? So if you all would want that, let me know. I would do it sometimes, but I don't want the videos to be that long and y'all don't want to watch it, So if you all want it, I would try to do it for some of the video. So let me know, okay guys? Let me know. So I did apply my 4 layers of the nude dip powder. Now I'm going in with my activator, a generous amount of activator guys, because we are going to be hardening this nail so that we could file to get a crisp smile line, and make sure to get around the smile line as well. So put activator around that area so it hardens as well. Now I'm going to be doing the same thing on the index nail. So I'm just measuring so that both nails could have the same length of nail bed, if that makes sense. And then I apply my dip powder base to the index nail, and then poured the nude dip powder, and then I dust off the excess and formed it with my French smile line cutter. And we are doing the same thing for the index nail, and this part is sped up if y'all didn't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this part play out and I'll be back shortly.
Just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. Now if I wrote you a love note and made you smile at every word I wrote, what would you do? Would that make you wanna change your scene?
Now I'm applying my activator to the index nail to harden this nail as well. And then I applied a little more activator to the ring nail because why not? So both nails are hardened, as you guys can hear. Now I'm just going to be filing the smile lines to get that crisp, nice smile lines. So I'm just going to let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. Now I'm going in with the blue double dip powder on the tip area. So I'm just applying my dip powder base to the tip area of the ring nail. And then I poured the blue dip powder. And I also don't remember how many layers of this blue dip powder I did on the tip area.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else can do like you do. That's why I don't mind. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love
So I guess I did 4 layers of the blue dip powder on the ring nail. So this is how it looks. And this is the side view. As you can see, the nude area is still higher than the blue area, and both of them I did 4 layers. So I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I think I ended up applying some more of the blue. I'm not sure if I did, because I could leave it that way and just file down the nail, but it's always better that the nail is thick and you could file down the nail than having to build the nail. So what if when I leave it like that and I file it down, the nail doesn't look right, it looks a bit weird? That can happen, and that has happened to me. So it's always better to build up the nail. So I'm not sure, but I think I may recommend for you guys, if that happens, to still build up the nail. It doesn't have to quite reach the nude area, but it needs to be a little closer than it is right here, because it kind of looks a bit weird that the blue dip powder is kind of thin and then the nude one is a bit thicker, and I did the same 4 layers for each nail. So I would suggest applying a little more dip powder to the tip area. So apply about 1 more or 2 more layers of the blue dip powder to the tip area if it looks like that, so that it's better to file it down. I think that's a good recommendation on my part. And also the nails did turn out good, so even if I didn't do it, the nails turned out good. But you know, sometimes things happen, so it's a suggestion, but I guess I didn't do that. But it is recommended. I think y'all should do it. But if y'all get lucky and don't do it and your nails turn out great anyway, great for you. So anyway, I am applying my activator to all of the nails again, and then I wait for them to harden so that I can file the nails. And I did file the nails off camera. So this is after filing of the nails, and I think they turned out so good. I was shocked. Those French nails look amazing. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going in with some of my Model 1's rhinestone glue. So I apply the rhinestone glue to the middle nail. Then I'm going in with some gel top coat on the middle nail as well. Now I'm going to be using some of my 3D flowers. So I'm using this blue 3D flowers and also the white 3D flowers, and I should have prepared this before applying the rhinestone glue and the gel top coat, but I kind of forgot to do this. So yes, I'm just picking out the blue and white 3D flowers that I would be using on the nail. And I'm just going to be picking them up and placing them on the middle nail. I'm also going to be using these 3D butterflies that I got from Amazon, and I placed it on the middle nail as well. And when I'm satisfied with the placement, I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. Next, I'm going to be using some of my caviar beads. So I just placed some of the gel top coat on my nail palette, and I'm just going to be using my nail art brush to pick up some of the gel top coat and place it on the 3D flowers. Then I'm using my dotting tool and placing my dotting tool into the gel top coat, and then picking up one of the silver caviar beads and placing it inside of the 3D flowers. And when I am finished with that, I would cure for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be top coating the rest of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. So now I'm going to be applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this is the finished look. This is my spring French nail design with some 3D flowers and 3D butterflies, and I think this nail design turned out so good. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Let me know if y'all will be recreating this nail design. It isn't difficult, it's just that you need to have a lot of patience and everything will work out. Practice always makes progress, as I like to say. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in the comment below. I really love how it looks. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.